week I was at a card shop and I had a really interesting interaction. A younger collector came up to me, super excited about Pokemon, talking about his top chases, talking about his favorite cards he pulled, showing me his binder. It's what the community is all about. So I asked him, what's his favorite set in the new generation in Mega? He kind of paused, looked at me, and said he hasn't been able to get a single pack from any set of Mega. He's gone to stores, his parents have taken him, he hasn't been able to open any of it. And honestly, I didn't really know what to say at that point. It really struck me. Putting it in perspective of not a bunch of adults collecting for value, but a kid collecting his favorite Pokemon because he cares about them. He doesn't care about the value. It's his childhood. Here's a message to everyone that's clearing the shelves. Let's get it. How many of you are rediscovering Pokemon in your 20s and 30s, bringing back so many childhood memories just like me? I remember going to the store with my parents, being able to get 1 or 2 packs. When it was my birthday or Christmas and I'd get a tin, it was like hitting the holy grail, especially the tins with promo cards that I really thought were cool. I knew nothing about the value, nothing about the rarity. I just knew what cards looked cool. I actually brought my cards to school and none of us knew how to play Pokemon. We'd play war with our Pokemon cards where the HP was the value. You'd flip it, highest HP won. If I could go back in time and relive those days, but here's the thing, we can't. And it's through the next generation of Pokemon collectors. This kid showed me that that excitement still lives. It doesn't have to be about the value like everyone's talking about, investing, keeping sealed, beating the stock market, all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, sure, that's great, but that's not what Pokemon's about. And here's the truth. The reason that Pokemon is such a big franchise, it's one of the biggest IPs in the world. It's not just because of the cards. It's because of the feeling. It's because of the relationship that you can build. Parents and kids opening together. It's now multi-generational. All the parents our age are now sharing this experience with their kids. They're watching their kids open packs just like they used to. It's about community, collectors meeting other collectors, trade nights, card shows. I've seen entire families at card shows all working to master set together. It's incredible. But these collectors, the ones that are the heart and soul of the Pokemon hobby, they can't get cards. Now, some people are super well off and they're fortunate enough that market versus MSRP isn't a big deal for them, but most working class families can't, especially not enough to really open packs and start building sets and collections. They walk into empty shelves. Kids don't get the experience of going grocery shopping with their parents and getting the reward of getting a pack after at Walmart like we used to. Parents are overpaying to be able to provide these to kids. New collectors are getting frustrated and a lot aren't even starting to collect Pokemon because it's so bad. I mean, it's in the mainstream news. There's lines every time there's a restock. It's really intimidating, honestly. Like I've been to a couple of these restocks and I've seen the people. Everyone's friendly, but like, I don't know, I wouldn't bring my kid. It just feels like we've lost the community of Pokemon and it's now everyone against everyone to get product at MSRP, then sit on it and wait for it to explode or flip it for market. People aren't opening and it's really sad. I met a kid in line that was looking for his first ever ETB. It was like the greatest thing he could ever find. It was like buying a Ferrari for him. He was waiting in line. He didn't even get to see one of the ETBs. They went so quick. And I'm not going to assume that they're scalpers who bought them because I don't know, maybe it was collectors and that would be awesome. I really hope it was. But the issue is because there's so much scalping and so many people clearing shelves that everyone feels like they have to buy as much as possible when they can. And I even feel that way because I'm thinking, you know, if I don't buy this, then a scalper is just going to come buy it and they're going to sell it on Facebook. So I may as well get it because I'm actually going to open it and I'm going to appreciate it. Now all the collectors share that mindset and now we're all pinned against each other. There's just no community left. And listen, I'm not trying to attack anyone. I get it. There's money in Pokemon. It makes sense. It really does. But here's my take. I think there's a big difference between participating in a hobby, enjoying collecting, and purely going in to flip products. Like, don't get me wrong. Some of the things that I buy, I keep sealed because I know they're going to appreciate in value, but they're in my collection. I've got them on display. They're not hiding in a closet or a storage unit and I'm waiting 10 years to sell them. They're still meaningful parts of the collection for me. And I think that's a big difference from the people that are here just investing. And the solution is not in our hands. People aren't going to stop buying them and reselling them if there's money involved. I mean, I don't blame you. There's no reason why they would. It's on the Pokemon company. And I don't have the answer. I don't know what it is. If they start overprinting, then value drops and then we all get hurt as well. Is that what we want? Do we want Pokemon cards to not hold value? I don't know. But what I do know is this, and this is directed at everyone who's buying product to flip it. I know you're not all bad people. I assume very few of you are, honestly. But I just ask you, I genuinely hope you don't lose sight of what makes this hobby so incredible. Because for so many of us, it's not just product. It's not just material to sell to gain value. They're memories, they're experiences, they're our childhood. And I just really hope that that doesn't get lost for the next generation. So I'll leave you with this. What got you into Pokemon collecting? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's talk about this in the comments below. Again, not attacking anyone, not blaming anyone. I get it. I totally do. But how do we fix it? I'll catch you on the next one.